Wedding week continues, and with a wedding, you need a photographer. We've got Lydia Battaglia, very close to Daytime Buffalo. You're like family, because you have a family member on Daytime Buffalo. One of our producers, you are a sister, but you're also a fabulous photographer. Tell me a little bit about how you got into photography.
So my dad is a football coach, and I started by just taking football pictures, and I was like, this isn't really fun. So I have really pretty friends, and I was like, can I take pictures of you maybe? And so I started taking pictures of my friends, and then I was in college and realized I could actually just take pictures as a job. So I just started doing that, and it was fun.
And how did you get into doing weddings? Because that's a big job. Like, that's no pressure, but that is one of their most special days of their life.
I know, but that's why it's fun.
Yeah, and you get to capture it.
I know. I love it because it's like with families, it's kind of like a little slower paced, but with weddings, because I started doing sports, it is like an in-between because it's kind of fast paced, something's always going on.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy, like you're on their most happy day. So they're happy, they're not miserable and mean. They're nice.
And how many weddings have you done, would you say?
Probably probably about 15 to 20.
What is your favorite part of the wedding to capture?
That's a good one. I like when people do like first looks. That's my favorite.
That's beautiful.
I like anything that's like a little emotional. The ceremony is really not my favorite because I feel like everybody's kind of a little nervous.
Yeah.
And so it's like more the after stuff where everybody's so excited. And
the party, of course, the reception.
Oh, I love the party. I'm party girl hard.
That's fun.
It's fun.
How would you describe how you take photos?
I'm very natural. Like, I like everything to be very natural. I like natural light, minimal editing. I mean, I edit what I need to, but when I do edit, it's very natural color tones. My favorite thing is capturing the aura of a person, so I don't necessarily try to keep people into my photography style.
Right.
And I try to capture them and their like individual uniqueness. I love it.
When a client comes to you and is looking to hire you to do their wedding or any other event, what's kind of the process and how do you get comfortable with them and make sure that you're going to capture their vision?
So I ask them kind of like what they're looking for. I ask them for a few like reference photos and see if it'll fit with me or like if that's exactly what I can do. And I just like to talk to people. I can kind of get I can read a person pretty well, so I can get a good idea on if we're gonna mesh or not.
I want to know, what is a tip because you've been to a number of weddings now, what is a tip that you have for a bride, groom, someone getting married to make sure that their wedding day, especially when it gets captured on pictures, is gonna be flawless?
I say just like be genuine. Don't really care too much about I'm so laid back. I'm like, don't care about anything because at the end of the day, you can't go back and redo it. So just enjoy yourself and enjoy the day. A lot of people get caught up in the like logistics of their wedding and the things that are going on. And I'm like, who cares? Go with the flow.
You're already here. You're already getting married.
I always tell people, don't worry about me. I'll be there. I'll get the picture.
Do you notice some people just try to be like looking perfect all the time instead of just being in the moment?
Oh yes, I have so many brides like throwing up because they're so nervous and they're like, what if the DJ messes up? What if we do this? I end up like being their best friend while I'm there. I'm like getting their kids dressed and I'm like, you're fine, wiping the puke off their face. I'm like, we're fine. If I could go up there and stand in front of all your family members and get in their way, then they're there to watch you and I'm in the way. So if anyone should be nervous, it's me.
Well, thank you for coming on and talking about all of your fabulous photography.
Of course.
I can't wait to see more of your work. We'll have all the information on how to get in touch with you. Over 4,000 people taking a plunge for a purpose. From bikini-clad participants to some going totally bananas, each wave making a splash in the cold water of Lake Michigan for a cause that warms everyone's hearts. Check it out.
At North Avenue Beach, over 4,000 people took a plunge for a purpose.
Frozen? My feet feel like icicles, but it wasn't as bad as I thought.
From bikini-clad participants to some going totally bananas, each wave making a splash in the cold water of Lake Michigan for a cause that warms everyone's heart.
Well, the sun is out, so it makes it a great day.
Yes, the sun's out. It's a little bit warmer. That water is still frigid, so you earn it if you go in.
All of the money raised going towards supporting Special Olympics Chicago athletes to cover program costs. Alderman Matt O'Shea serves on the board and says this event is their biggest and is crucial to their mission.
This polar plunge allows us to expand programs in communities all across the city.
Along the beach, hundreds of spectators cheering on their friends and family. That included teams of co-workers and solo plungers, Chicago's mayor, and of course,
Thank you. I got you.
some celebrities also making an appearance. This is David Eigenberg's 11th year taking the plunge, and organizers of the event say he continues to recruit even more people.
You know, Special Olympics is an amazing organization, and I'm happy to come out here and support them. All they do to include people.
Some of Chicago's finest making sure everyone stayed safe in the water.
We're all out there to have a good time. We're also out there to make sure everybody's as safe as possible. And the guys do look forward to it because it's for the kids. That's all what it's all about.
WGN's Pat Tomasulo also had things covered at the ComEd tent, where he served as MC during Sunday's event. He says ComEd brought about 200 employees to take part in the event.
Which is fairly impressive because, you know, I can't even get Larry, Robin, and Paul to agree to a lunch on like a random Tuesday.
Still, Tomasulo says the water is just a bit too cold for him, but the reason behind the Chicago Polar Plunge is something he's thrilled to jump into and support any day.
It's just such a big event. And, you know, everybody's just got such good intentions and it's fun.
Reporting at North Avenue Beach, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.
We take a look at a vintage guitar show that has everyone rocking out. And they say building an empire takes time. We check out this man and his journey to create his own taco empire. Keep it here.